When I was 12, Paul had been my best weekend friend for several years. His father worked for the local NBC affiliate, Wave TV. While I had 3 stations to choose from at home, only one was on at his. Many Friday nights were spent in Paul's basement playing pool, watching Johnny Carson and collapsing in exhaustion. The Friday tradition was changed one Sunday in July. While most would remember Walter Cronkite's almost speechless "Man on the Moon," whew, boy, oh boy, I watched with Paul's family, Huntley, Brinkley, and McGee, describe the unbelievable. The next month, I started to attend country day school and lost touch with Paul, changing schools, changing friends. I didn't hear about Paul until I was in college, when Mom called to say Paul had been working as a gate guard at a gated community when someone drove up and shot him to death. When I came home, I wanted to go see his parents, but I didn't. I hadn't seen them in years. I feared feeling a tinge of survivor's guilt around them, and I didn't know what to say. I regret that I didn't offer some consolation and a few childhood memories to those facing the unimaginable. Maybe that's why I'm so moved every time I hear Richard Dreyfuss narrate the closing words from the film Stand By Me. I never had any friends later on like the ones I had when I was 12. Does anyone? Years later, I helped out with senior night as an associate pastor. Until Mexico built its own YMCA, we bused most of the day's graduates to the YMCA at Jefferson City or Hannibal for an all-night alcohol-free party. I helped at the roulette wheel as part of the mock casino. The bus ride home was always quieter than the party. One year, a graduate drove to the mall in Columbia the day he got off the senior party bus. On the 2-lane 54 highway home, he fell asleep at the wheel and was killed in the crash. I gathered with about 30 shocked and grieving grads, asking why, and questioning a loving and powerful God when theodicy is no longer just a theory. As with Paul's parents, I didn't know what to say, but this time I stayed, sat, listened, hugged, and wept with them. Even with the best of intentions, planning, and safety concerns, horrible things can happen. The consequences we face can be harsher than our choices deserve. The illegal or unjust actions of others can lead to suffering. Maybe we can learn from the friends of Job. Being with others in their suffering does much more good than trying to explain it. As Rabbi Harold Kushner kinda puts it in his book, when bad things happen to good people, do a loving act. Explaining why bad things happen to good people is not very helpful to neighbor or God. What areas of your life are touched by these stories? What questions have you asked about the theodicy of God? What answers have fallen short of the God you know revealed in Jesus?